Hello there. My name's sometimes Heather. I play Elf Online. Today, we will continue with the Wrothgar main story with Diana Rose, my ice-water vampire. So last time we ended by returning items to the House of Awesome and Glory, right? And before that, there was a friendly messenger chasing us. Let's see if we can find them again. Stairs. We should also go find the helm, but that quest is a little bit difficult to get to, and it also involves another quest. So we will maybe get to that some other day. Let's go to the Way Shrine and see if we can find that messenger.
Hold, outsider!
There you
I bring a message from the king.
Shield wife, Rasbella. Let's speak with her.
King Kurog requests the honor of your presence, outsider. My beloved awaits your arrival at the keep, so do not linger. His dark mood is bad enough without you disappointing him as well.
Do you know what the king wants?
Of course I know what the king wants. He wants to see you, immediately.
Obvious.
Do you have any other pointless questions you'd like me to answer for you?
Have I offended you in some way?
Ah, outsider, my apologies. The king's mood has set everyone on edge. You could literally cut the tension in the court with a knife, and I fear it will get worse before it gets better. Go, talk to the king. Perhaps you can raise his low spirits.
I will go speak with King Korok.
Go! Have you no sense of urgency? My beloved's mood has already grown dark. Don't add to his anger as well, outsider.
All right. Do I not have activate that the setting that allows me to do automatically follow quests? Quest tracker on. Automatically track your quests when you accept them. There we go. Much better, easier, more convenient for me personally. So we go to the keep, which is that way. Let's see how badly I can get turned around. I am only on my second cup of coffee, and Wrothgar is notoriously difficult to navigate. Well, this is not the right place. Perhaps we find better luck here. Haha, the keep. And we find King Korok.
Have you ever looked at these statues? I mean, really looked at them. Legends carved into bronze or stone. The work of hundreds of hours, likely crafted by people who didn't know a thing about their subject matter. And for what purpose, do you think?
To honor and remember them.
And who decides who we honor and remember? The victors, of course, for they get to write the history. But there are two sides to every story. No one remembers the losers. They fought for what they believed in and failed, and so they are forgotten.
What are you getting at?
To the vanquished, this isn't a statue of a hero. It's a tribute to a tyrant. Many see me in the same way, a tyrant, forcing my ideas upon the people. They say I'm wrong, that I'll destroy the Orsimer. They seek to turn everyone against me.
Has someone turned against you?
I get reports. Things my advisors think I need to know. One report claims that the Wood Elf is keeping company with Vosh Rakh. When two of my scouts confronted her, she killed them both.
Oh my.
I'm concerned that Vosh Rakh has turned Evely against us.
You think that Evely Sharp Arrow is a traitor?
Evely aids my enemy. The Wood Elf has chosen the wrong side. I worry that you might follow her example. But I have a moot to prepare for, and I've said what I had to say. When you see Evely, I expect you to do the right thing.
To be quite honest, I trust Evely more than I trust King Korok. Let's go find her.
Are you? Yes, I'm sure you are. I have a message for you.
Oh, another messenger.
I thought that was you when I saw you enter the keep. You were in there so long, though, I was beginning to think you'd never come back out. It's scary, isn't it? Malakoff this and Trinimac that, and all that talk about traitors in the court.
You said you had a message?
Right. A little wood elf gave it to me. Described you to a turn and asked me to deliver this letter. Not sure why she was hiding under that hood, or why she spoke with a funny accent. But I haven't met that many wood elves, so...
Did this wood elf say anything else?
As a matter of fact, although it didn't make a lick of sense to me, she said the letter itself wasn't important. She said that what really matters is the beginning of every thought. Maybe you'll understand it, because I certainly don't.
Let's see. Read the letter in your inventory first. Vampire requires copy. Please. So where do we find a letter in our inventory? I would suspect it is quest items. Captain Izzard's letter, Ice Ridge Coven Medallion. Letter from Kasura, Citric Seals. Ah yes, Aya Citric Shovel. The Augur of the Obscure. Ah, the Wood Elf's message. We love you, little Ekacheer. Ekacheer, how do you pronounce that? We love you very much. Are you happy with your lot in life, with all your packs and stuff and such? At a glance, you seem so calm, so collected. The cheese you provide is delicious and very much respected. Inn and tavern, keep and castle of little Ekacheer. Hidden away from king and country, life can be unfair. Room for another loaded pack upon your woolly back? Secret knowledge, will you share what we all lack? Words can't convey how we love you, little Ekacheer. Orcs know it's more than the mammoth of the hair, or the hair. Don't worry, we won't embarrass you any further. Smell the love of one last hug for all you nurture. So, Evely said that the first thought is what matters, right? So if we try reading the first word of each sentence, we get, we are at the inn, hidden room, secret words, orcs don't smell. Huh? Secret words, orcs don't smell. Okay. Well, we need to get to the inn. This is the King's Corner Club, and well, I suppose Emily can be found there. It's been very long since I last did this quest, so can't remember which inn it was. Let's try the greedy gut first. We could also ask Wayne for more information, but I want to try to manage this on my own. Ish. How do we get down? We are going through here, probably. In case you're wondering, I have a mini-map, but it is conveniently hidden by my head. Here we are at the greedy gut. We have a quest marker up there, so
No charge to have a look.
let's investigate. Moza. Speak.
Damn moot. First the king invites outsiders, and now this? It's no wonder we don't have any rooms left to rent. Plenty to eat and drink downstairs, though, so feel free to go and bother the bartender.
I'm looking for my friends. A wood elf and a couple of orcs.
A wood elf and 2 orcs? Sounds like the beginning of a bad limerick. Sorry. We don't see that many of the little elves around here, so I really can't help you.
I understand. Orcs don't smell, also I've heard.
Ah, my apologies. I couldn't reveal anything until you said the proper words. Take the
I
stairs
see.
down into the storage area. Look for an opening in the wall. It leads to our most private set of rooms.
So we go down the stairs now. And through a wall. Emily, are you here? Emily.
We can't just walk into the Vosh Rakh base. That's suicide.
We have to find out what the Vosh Rakh have planned. If we wait for them to strike, it will be too late.
Whatever they're planning, it's going to happen soon. They just about told me as much when they threw me into my own prison.
Maybe we should have left you in there. For all we know, you deserve to be in prison.
Listen to me, Elf. I didn't attack anyone. I left Orsinium and they ambushed me.
I sent you to rescue the Chief Everlee. I wouldn't have done that if I believed he was guilty.
You lied to us, High Priestess. You knew who you were sending us to rescue the entire time. This feels like one giant trap, and we walked right into it.
Oh dear, everybody's upset.
Ah, you found us. I'm sorry that Everlee is upset, but I did what had to be done. Please, let's talk. I know you have
The
questions,
pretty look is here
and
as
you're
well.
probably just as angry with me as Everlee. But please, hear me out, I beg you. There are deadly plots unfolding, and we're all in terrible danger.
You knew we were rescuing Vosh Rakh. You lied to us.
I withheld certain details, yes, but I had good reasons. If cultists killed Vosh Rakh in Trinamac's name, it would have started a civil war. And if Kurog found out you were trying to rescue Vosh Rakh, you would never have been allowed to leave the city.
I don't understand. You said Vosh Rakh was behind the attack on the temple.
Basrag's shield wife approached me after the Vosh Rakh attacked Farron's stronghold. She knew the king would do nothing for those who didn't accept his rule. Chief Basrag was ambushed at the same time the temple was being attacked.
And what does that prove?
Someone wanted to blame Basrag for the Malakath fanatics, while also removing the chief from the battlefield. It was a brilliant plan. Fortunately, you were able to foil it. And now, thanks to Basrag, we know what the Vosh Rakh are planning next.
What are the Vosh Rakh planning to do next?
The Vosh Rakh want to make a statement, something big. Basrag thinks it involves the Moot, where all the chiefs will be gathered. We need more information. Someone needs to enter the old Trinomac temple to the west and learn more about their plans.
I smell a puzzle in the air. And that someone is me.
I'll send scouts ahead, but you'll need to get inside and do whatever it takes to uncover the exact nature of their plan. Lives are at stake, remember that. Now please, talk to Everlee. We need her. You have to convince her to help us.
I will.
You two have your orders. Scout the temple exterior. The others will join you shortly.
Finally!
So
Something to do
Everlee
that
is
doesn't involve a message.
upstairs?
I hate this situation. I really do. Being a hero, that's supposed to be pure and honest. Good is good and evil is evil, you know what I mean? But nothing here is clear-cut. I can't tell the good guys from the bad.
If it was that easy, everyone would be a hero.
I'm not even sure whose side I'm on anymore. When Basrag and I sneaked into the city, 2 guards got lucky and happened to be in the right place at the right time. They attacked. I just reacted and let my arrows fly.
You defended yourself and you charge.
But I killed 2 guards who were just doing their job. They probably have loved ones, pets. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Oh, I wish I could pat her on the shoulder. You have to do what's right for you, but I could certainly use your help.
I knew you were going to say that. Still, I'm not sure I can get past Solgra's lies. She tricked us into helping Chief Basrag, and I'm still not sure about his role in all this. All right, you can count on me, but I'm doing this for you, not them.
Come to Paragon's remembrance. I need someone I can trust with us.
I can do that. Besides, it'll be nice to get out of a city. Try to forget about the price on my head for a while. All right, let's do this. But be careful out there, will you? I can't afford to lose the only person I really trust.
I will. Meet the scouts at Paragon's remembrance, which is... close to the kingdom of far, far away, I suppose. Oh, we're going here. I suppose our best option is to travel to this way shrine and then run following the road. We can also get that sky shard on the way, or at least try to. First, I'm going with we're going to that door. One could also just use in-game currency and travel to the closest way shrine, but I don't wanna. Running through the realm gives you a wonderful opportunity to admire views. That for me is a very big part of playing. It isn't all about the achievement, but also about the things you see along the way. We have forgotten to check today's daily endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encouraged you to extract 10 items at an enchanting table, place 10 furnishings, complete 2 duels, use mementos 3 times, or complete 1 holiday quest. The Yule festival begins today, and pretty soon, at around 5 p.m. Finnish time, I think, you'll be able to get access to holiday quests which can be found right around here in Grove Way Shrine. There's a little bit of a tent situation happening here, and the quest givers will be outside the tent. You can find them by just locating the biggest crowd you've ever seen in the game. Your event is really popular, and when it starts, everyone will be there. I'm going the wrong way. Dear Santa, for Christmas, can you please bring me a sense of direction? Signed, Heather. Misplaced, turned around, and confused. This road takes us to Old Orsinium. I know this because I have been there many, many times. Mainly by running down that road, and this is like most death. Probably. So maybe if we try to just run in a straight line, headed directly to our destination. Could that work? No, we're eat spider. Almost there, almost there. Can we make it? Mission unlocked. And we're here. Do I need more coffee? I do. So I will be right back. I'm almost there. Still arriving. Okay. That way.
The entrance has
Kind
to
of
be somewhere in those hills. I've got good news, disappointing news, and downright awful news.
Oh my.
The good, Basrog's instructions were easy to follow. The disappointing, I have no idea how to find the entrance, and there's no way to get inside without being attacked once we do.
So what's the downright awful news?
I lost a bet with Talvia, and now I owe him a traditional Valenwood dinner.
Oh dear.
You know, the kind wood elves like to eat. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes what kind of meat he's eating. It'll be priceless.
To understand the joke, you must know that wood elves sometimes engage in acts of cannibalism. You sound like your old self again.
Yeah, I guess I just needed to get out of the city. I was seriously depressed when I wound up on the King's Most Wanted list. Thanks for pushing me. Infiltrating a cult is certainly better than hiding in a hole someplace.
So how do we get inside?
Well, with all the runners we spotted, we know we're in the right place. We just need to find a way to get inside without being noticed. You know, we might be able to do something with those higher-ranking cultists in the fancy masks.
A disguise is a good idea. Seen any of those cultists recently?
Well, a few of the masked cultists passed this way a little while ago. Then we heard a large commotion over there to the west. I can't be sure, mind you, but I think those Vosh Rakh might have... Well, they could have walked into an...
Just tell me what happened.
Talvia thinks... Well, he thinks that the group might have walked into an Acharter mating ritual. The sounds from the west, the screams. Ifri's bow, the noise was horrible. Then it got real quiet. I don't think it went well for the cultists.
I'll go see if I can find something we can use.
Just don't get too close to those Acharters. I hear they become extremely violent when anything interrupts their frolicking. We'll look around on our own and meet you inside. Good luck!
So she pronounced the word I was just struggling with. Let's see. Acharter? I would not have guessed. Enemies. Find a Vosh Rakh disguise. We can also find two artifacts. Yes. It seems we need to get rid of Chartier. I must say, I do prefer the pocket ones. Take disguise. The disguise is actually kinda cool. I'm not crazy about the helm, but the robe looks nice. So, now we need to go that way. This route seems to take us past two artifacts, or both artifacts, so let's see if we can pick them up. I remember the first one, or the things we need, is located right around there, so we need to find a way to get, well, close to it. Take one down, and then the other one is right around there. I hear my husband's footsteps. Oh, we got a Christmas card. the other artifact I mentioned. Here, Trinimac House Idol. Well, that's one mission accomplished. A recipe. Clavicus finds Shining Punk. Basic provisioning recipe, that's right. I can also learn Stendar's Vigilance Ginger Ale. Yeah. And now, into the temple. Oh, is it this place? Oh, tartar sauce. Something very challenging happens here, and I'm not that good with challenges. Find your companions. This way.
This illusion is so weird. It looks like I'm wearing robes, but I feel so unencumbered.
This is
Emily?
the time.
Looks like you found an amulet too. But tell me, was I right? Did the Achates get all frolicsome on those cultists? Wait a moment. Your amulet's cracked. You weren't supposed to break it, you know.
It was broken when I found it. The Achates weren't particularly careful with the cultists.
Well, the illusion seems to be holding up, at least for now. Hopefully it won't fail at a particularly critical moment. Anyway, I think we should split up and cover more ground. That's the best way to find what we're looking for quickly.
Are you sure splitting the party is a good idea?
This place is enormous. Besides, you never put all your acorns in one basket. We need to find out what the Vosh Rakh are up to, and fast. Flies and I will look around out here, while you and Tal see what the high-ranking cultists are meeting about.
Let's rendezvous back here after we find something.
Good idea. And let's not take too long. Lives are depending on us. And speaking of lives, make sure Tal stays safe, will you? He isn't as experienced as we are. I'm afraid his wide-eyed enthusiasm is going to get him injured.
I will. You be careful too.
Stay safe. Flies and I will meet up with you later.
I guess we're really doing this, aren't we?
So, speaking with Tal is an optional step, it seems, and we can just enter Chambers of Loyalty. Which has its own dedicated opening screen. Hungry? Usually have cooking. Discover the purpose of the meeting. Let's see if we can manage.
Trinimac, hear our prayer. Guide our weapons and alert us to all dangers. Grant us the courage to complete the trial you place before us.
That doesn't sound good. I thought we were just spying on a meeting.
You, the chosen of the Vosh Rakh, have shown bravery against the Malakath heretics, even going so far as to invade the temple we love and cherish. But one challenge remains. A challenge to test you, to select the most worthy for our most important mission.
Now we need to complete trials.
Now choose a scroll and select a blessing to help you in your ordeal. Elder Azul will answer any questions you have. Now, in
Apparently, I can read the scrolls and select one of Trinimac's blessings to be. But first we need to speak with Elder Azul. You there?
You stand among the holy words of Trinimac. Read the scrolls carefully and choose a blessing to help you in the coming trial.
What can you tell me about this trial?
The mission before us requires the best the Vosh Rakh has to offer. This trial will determine those select few through a test of wits, speed, and strength. Trinimac himself will winnow the iron from the ore.
This mission, I'm not sure I know all the details.
Oh, the details are the purview of those who complete the mission. But Trinimac thanks you for volunteering, no matter how things turn out. If you succeed and do as the Council demands, all will be revealed. Fail, and death is your only reward.
As the Council demands.
The last part of the trial requires that you obey the Council without question, but you won't have to deal with that until the very end. Remember, if you succeed, you will be named a Chosen of Trinimac and allowed to partake in the sacred mission.
We can find the scroll of a volume. The scroll of fire. And the scroll of Uzunok. Also a truck. In Nightwood Shield. Exactly what's up inside. Let's examine the scroll of Avalion first. Excerpt from the Book of the Warrior God, Avalion's Flight. And the volcano erupted with a thunderous boom. The ground rattled and the sky filled with ash. This did not break Avalion's will. He stared at his enemy, a fiery god of lava and stone. His blade drawn, Trinimac's blessed child Avalion charged the mountain. Though lava flowed and covered the path, Avalion traversed the mountain with such quickness that the heat did not scorch his feet. As quick as the wind, Avalion dove into the mountain, driving his blade into the heart of the beast. So Avalion is a warrior with a blade and a strong arm. How about the scroll of fire? Oh, I have the snowball buddy as my non-combat pet. As you move, it travels to you as a snowball. I think this was a reward in a previous New Life event. I'm hoping you can get it this year as well. Excerpt from the Book of the Warrior God, Vaya's Courage. As the hammer fell, Vaya stood her ground. Wrothgar the Destroyer had shattered entire armies with the power of his enchanted hammer, but this did not dampen Vaya's resolve. Holding her shield above her head, she knew that Trinimac watched over her. A loud crash, a thunderous boom, and a crack that toppled nearby trees echoed throughout the land. But when the dust settled, it was not the small wooden shield that Vaya held that lay shattered on the ground. It was Wrothgar's mighty hammer. So Vaya seems to be a tank-like character with like a sword and a shield. Perhaps Uzunok is a Sork. He hunted not for food or sport. He hunted not for the thrill of the kill. No, he hunted to prove his strength. The beast before him rose taller than the trees. Uzunok, armed only with his fists and the blessing of his god Trinimac, charged forward to deliver a single blow. For with Trinimac's blessing upon him, one blow was all he would need. In an instant it was over. No amount of scales or fat or muscle could stop the force of Uzunok's rage striking its target. The beast fell with hardly a cry or a whimper. Uzunok did not celebrate. He did not cheer. He simply went hunting for his next challenge. So none of these really seem like my cup of tea. Or coffee, actually. Which should we choose?
Have you studied the scrolls? Do you know the words of Trinimac, and are you ready to enter the gauntlet?
No.
The only aid you will receive is the blessing that you choose, so make your selection wisely.
I have studied the words of Trinimac.
So, which blessing have you decided upon? Will you accept the blessing of Avalion and become one with the wind? Or will Vaya's resolve protect you from the coming trial? Or perhaps Usanok's rage will grant you the strength to succeed?
So do we choose speed, protection, or strength? I've been here twice, and I always make the wrong choice. Unfortunately, I can't remember what the wrong choices were. How about we choose Vaya's protection?
Then let Trinimac be your shield against the dangers of the gauntlet.
So this gave us a damage shield. Let's speak with Elder Yachts before we
Listen well, for I do not like to repeat myself. To unlock the door, you need to activate the 4 switches. The Vosh Rakh inside will try to stop you. You will be timed.
That sounds easy enough.
If you take too long, the switches reset and you will need to begin again. Others may pass you and take the position you fight for. And don't worry about killing anyone. They're certainly going to try to kill you.
I can kill other Vosh Rakh?
Trinimac favors the victorious in battle. If followers fall, they are not worthy. The Vosh Rakh understand that. So should you.
I'm
Time starts
ready.
now.
Old harbor sauce. Activate 4 switches before the time is up. First switch. See. First time I did this, I was at a rather low level, and oh boy, was this hard. Two minutes, 20 seconds to go. Oh, we also need to navigate. How do I navigate? What if I jump down here and then try to make my way to the switch? 1.5 minutes. Can we make it? Can we make it? Where's the last switch? Here? Oh, up there. How do I get up there? Oh, I have a ramp. Still 1.5 minutes. Oh, we did it with a full minute to spare. Yay.
It was tough, but we made it.
I'm like
I knew we
thoroughly
could do it.
traumatized by the gauntlet. I must have tried this like 15 times when I was still tiny and I just couldn't get through it. So it's a lot easier when you're a bit bigger.
You did great back there. I have to say,
Still in combat.
I'm impressed. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. It might be an illusion, but I'm sweating like an orc under here.
At least we both survived.
We did, didn't we? I'm pretty sure that was because the Vosh Rakh were busy trying to deal with you. I'm beginning to understand why Everlee admires you so much.
I suppose we have to go in there next.
The Council, right.
She said.
I wonder what they're going to ask us to do as our final test. Whatever it is, we can't hesitate. Lives are depending on us. We need to find out as much as we can about this sacred mission they keep going on and on about.
Alright, let's. So I think this protection thing was actually a good thing. Or a good choice, because it kept me like safe from damage, and the Vosh Rakh can do like a great deal. So might be a good call for ESO. Ooh, Shadowhead bracelets. So now we have found the cones. And contact to can we?
Ah, now I see how you completed the gauntlet so quickly. Your disguise is not needed here. I know who you are. You show great courage to stand before us. But what are you truly willing to sacrifice? Are your intentions as pure as ours? We've donned the false god's armor, attacked and killed true believers within a sacred temple, all for the sake of the sacred plan. Will you make that same sacrifice?
So
Your final test starts now. Are you here to harm us or to join us? To make the Awesomers stronger than they ever imagined?
we are faced with a choice.
Where your loyalty lies. Spill the blood of your ally in Trinimac's name and display your true devotion.
Hey, my amulet stopped working. And did they just say something about spilling my blood? Oh my, you're not considering following through with this, are you? That's insane!
So we can either sacrifice Tavia to learn valuable information or kill the Vosh Rakh. It's an easy choice. Friends will not be killed. Full stop. Was that odd? No, that one.
That was kind of exciting. I'll ward the door while you search the room. Find out what they're planning. Then go and let the others know.
Find the information you seek. Need to go up a small ramp and investigate. Vosh Rakh orders. Our agents are in place, having successfully integrated themselves into life in Orsinium so that no one can tell a member of the Vosh Rakh from anyone else in the city. In this way, our ritual masks have served us well. Well, that's actually unnerving. Rendezvous with Emily Sharp. That means we can leave this place. I was just wondering how long the shield will hold up. Not complaining about being here, but it is a little bit odd. Oh. Perhaps sneaking would be a good choice. A door to waiting chambers. And another door that leads us out of this place. Emily, are you alright?
There you are. I was beginning to get worried about you. We've found out some... Where's Talvia?
Tavia is fine. He's keeping the Vosh Rakh busy so we can go on the city.
All by himself? Are you sure he can handle that? What am I saying? Of course you're sure. We managed to find out that the attack on the temple was a ruse perpetrated by the Vosh Rakh. That was right before our amulet stopped working.
We lost our amulets too.
Yeah, I was suddenly as naked as an ash tree that had lost its last leaf of the season. Good thing we stashed our gear nearby. Anyway, the temple attack was all to place the blame on Basrog. The chief is innocent. I didn't help a murderer.
I learned that the Vosh Rakh are hiding in the city. They're going to attack the chiefs at the moot.
That's something, but not enough to provide the edge we were hoping for. We'll just have to be careful. Anyone could be working with the Vosh Rakh. I don't know about you, but all this intrigue is starting to make my head hurt.
Return to Arsenium and warn Chief Basrak. I'll meet you there shortly.
Lies and I will go warn Chief Basrog. This whole thing? It's stranger even than any Investigator Vale story I've ever read. Here, take this. I found it and thought you should have it. For protecting Tal. I appreciate that.
How come I didn't get any gear? I usually get gear. I wonder if the quest is bugged or if you just get a present the first time you do it. Well, that can't be right. In any case, let's return to the house of Orsimagorians to place artifacts in their rightful places. Can you say rightful places? Uncertain. The closest way shrine is there. And has the authenticated happened? Oh no! I need to eat someone. So, are these guys edible? Let's see. Yes, they are. Delightful. No, I could just manage to stay over here. Now we can sprint. That's so much better. To Orsinium, everyone.
You can't lock us out of our inn. That's tyrannical.
You should have thought about that before you helped the enemies of our king. Now get out of my way before I toss you in her cell
To
too.
slap a marker there and then. Try to get to it without incidents. Oh, I'm running. I have forgotten which artifacts were found. We got Centurion's Signet and Trinamac House Idol. Right? That's built, and so are those. Ah, Trinamac House Idol, please. The labels on all artifacts naturally hold quite a bit of lore. What was the other one? Centurion's Signet? Ah, here it is. Well, that's actually kind of cool. We have 3 stages left in the main quest, but I think we shall continue from that another day. For now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return tomorrow at 2ish p.m. to enjoy the New Year festival. I might be a little bit late, but let's not let that bother us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Ta!